Ladies and gentlemen, you asked for it. We are ranking every single Zombies map in 2024, including Vanguard. I know y'all want me to include it, but ladies and gentlemen, Evan HP has got us.
In this video, I'm going to be ranking every Zombies map.
Let's
and
get it.
Before we start off, I just want to say
got the criteria?
this is coming from someone
Does he got the criteria?
mostly plays solo.
He got some criteria. Solo player. Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
And another thing is that
I'm gonna be honest. I think a lot of zombie players are solo players. I'm a solo player. Noah Jay's a solo player. Most people are solo players unless it comes to the Easter eggs. That's when it changes.
only doing Treyarch only. I have not played
Treyarch only.
Warfare
Yeah,
and
that's
World War II, so I don't want to just blindly rank them.
Yeah.
And another thing is that this is my.
To be honest, ultimately, the way you rank non-Treyarchs is IW is always the best non-Treyarch game. And then everything else, we don't care. No, I'm joking. Exos I hate, but World War II is better than Exos. Okay, we'll call it that.
Opinion on what maps I would like, what I want to play.
Yeah.
All right. So this is not like what map is the best objectively, you know?
Yes, sir.
No.
No, I like that. I like that. Just what would you want to load up in 2024? That's the way a map should be, you know? It doesn't have to be the best. If you're not going to load it up, is it really the best, you know?
Map I enjoy more.
That's true.
Right? So just want to throw that out.
Let's get it.
So let's get into
I like that. What's last?
I'm
Vanguard.
just gonna throw
all Vanguard.
There's not a single thing. Actually,
yeah, no, that's fair. No. All of Vanguard I can count because listen, I know some people like to give Shino Numa Vanguard. It's due credit, but bro, there's so many Shino Numas. Why are we giving Shino Numa credit?
There is one thing that I like about Vanguard Zombies.
What do we like?
And that is the Shino Numa Reborn. I do think that map.
That's it.
Good.
That's about it.
But everything else is just complete
dog
shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just do not like the objectives and all that. It's very boring.
I agree.
To me.
I
I'm
agree.
sorry if you like Vanguard, but it's just not good. And
most people don't, man. Most people don't like Vanguard. Alpha Omega here, bro. I'm gonna say this: Alpha Omega has aged like milk over the past years, bro. I feel like this map is just getting worse and worse. I like this map less and less as the days go by, man.
My least favorite Zombies map is Alpha Omega.
It's trash.
I hate this map with a passion.
And I have to say this, okay, this map was not supposed to be trash. We were supposed to get a Chaos Zombies map instead of Nuketown, but Activision decided to pull the plug at this point in the Black Ops 4 timeline. And listen, that was fine. It just sucks that we ended up getting this, you know?
There's not a single
Nuketown
thing
BO2 is better.
This map.
I agree.
This map is literally a multiplayer map. They literally got...
It's actually a blackout map, which is pretty much just a Warzone map, which is pretty much what we're getting in Cold War, bro.
The area
Black
from
Ops 6,
Blackout,
maybe.
you just threw it into a Zombies map.
Yeah.
This map is just laziness.
Yeah.
The boss zombies are annoying.
Yeah.
The Wonder Weapon is a reskin.
The map also visually looks not it. It's just ugly. Like, the BO2 Nuketown looks better. How?
And they're not even that great.
The quotes I get. Listen, the quotes are cool, but this was all the quotes in this map were meant for the Great War. That's why I just removed that, and I've just like all the good parts of this map could have been on any other map. You know, it just had to be Alpha.
Just do not like this map. And on top of it, it's being on. It's on BO4.
Boring.
It's on BO4. So,
yeah.
There's just nothing to like about this.
This was the DLC 3 of BO4, and it had to compete against the DLC 3 of BO3, being Garad Crovey. Like, no chance, dog.
This map. And up next is Transit.
Fair.
I am so tired of people getting Transit a pass.
People are really doing it nowadays, bro. The underdogs are making themselves visible nowadays,
on how
bro.
Bad
It's true.
I feel like too many people are saying this map is
it's not good. It's not fun. No.
This map is not good.
The jet gun is poop.
10 years ago, people were shitting on this map.
Yeah, I'm still there, bro. And I even tried to give this map the benefit of the doubt. I've gone to round 100 on it. It's still caca.
Now everyone's like all of a sudden loving it.
Yeah, it's caca.
I'm not letting
it's still caca.
I'm not letting it slide. This map is complete dog shit.
I agree.
I do hope we see it in a remaster.
I mean, listen, the BO3 remasters, I think, will be the best versions of them. Even if Treyarch officially does it, is it going to be better than what we have in customs? I don't think so.
I do want to see it come back.
But yeah, I don't know.
But I don't want to see it come back in the way it was in BO2.
True.
It was terrible.
I agree.
And up next is Blood of the Dead. This map had so much potential.
Yeah.
And it is so sad to see this map.
I hate when people are like, no, Blood of the Dead's better than Mob. No. You can't compare it to Mob of the Dead. Bro, it's the same map. It's the same map. Yes, I can, man. And even if Mob of the Dead didn't exist, I'd think this map is too much, bro. It's too much for the average player, bro.
Be this bad. The layout is just terrible.
I guarantee you less than 1 million people have beaten the Blood of the Dead Easter egg. I almost can guarantee you, bro. There's just no chance.
Shield, don't even get me started with the shield. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
They took out
Shield's
what
caca.
made Mob of the Dead so cool, the
Yeah.
afterlife. I get it, the story and all that, but
And this is where I say storyline isn't always everything. It's true. Because look at Blood of the Dead, man. They went all in on story. Sure, it was amazing on this map, but the gameplay suffered because of it. And it's like, do we put story over gameplay? I don't think so. I don't
come
think
on,
so.
man. Like, I love the afterlife mode, and
Yeah.
they just take it out.
That's true.
And
That's
it's just, there's nothing really, the story is really good. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong. The Easter egg is alright. The boss fight is alright, but the
Easter eggs, I'm gonna be honest, it's less than all right, dog. 42 spawns for the bird step. 42? 42? This is like one of the worst Easter eggs ever created, hands down.
the cutscenes were great. I will not lie. The story was, I mean, if we're talking about
The
story,
cutscenes
this
were
map's
amazing.
at the top,
Yeah.
you know.
Yes, I'd put Blood of Dead at the top for story, but other than that, I don't want to play it.
But the map overall,
Let me watch the
my
cutscenes.
enjoyment is just not there. The layout is terrible. The
Yeah.
pack-a-punch. No Golden Gate Bridge.
True.
How are you not gonna add the Golden Gate Bridge?
Spitting.
Embarrassed.
He's spitting.
Next is Bus D.
Like the fact that Bus Depot is above that, I can't even get mad. I can't even get mad because honestly, like, bro, I kind of get that. I'd probably load up Bus Depot over Blood, especially after how much I played it, bro. For real.
Depot. It's just a little survival map.
Yeah.
Nothing really crazy about this one.
Yeah.
It's Bus Depot. And up
It's
next
Bus
is
Depot.
Farm.
Yeah,
Same
farm
thing
right
with Bus
next to it.
Depot.
I'd load up farm
Very
over Bus Depot.
basic survival
very
map.
True, very true.
No pack-a-punch.
Yeah.
You got perks and a mystery box. It's Farm. Up next is Voyage of Despair.
Listen, I know we have Voyage of Despair lovers out here, but this map could have been so much more. I'll always say it, bro. This map was, like, honestly, in terms of potential, everybody likes to think there's other zombie maps that missed its potential, bro. This is the staple of that, bro.
I do not
Voyage
think
could have
this
been
map
great.
is as bad as it was when it first
Yeah,
launched, but
I agree.
it's a little bit better now, but it's still not that great.
It's still not great.
Every room looks the same.
Yeah.
It's just, I feel like I get lost easily on this map. I don't know if
I know that the biggest issue with Voyage is that they spent too much time trying to make it realistic rather than a fun zombies experience. And I think that's where it suffered.
that's just me,
You know?
but I feel like every room looks the same. The
Yeah.
layout is not that great. Honestly, for a map being on the Titanic, there's really nothing special about it.
And that's ultimately the saddest part. It's on the Titanic and it doesn't use it at all. You know, that's just the worst part.
You know, I don't know what it is, but I just don't. It doesn't even feel like I'm on the Titanic.
It's so
personally.
true.
Up
Yeah.
next is
Because
Forsaken.
there's no storyline elements to make you feel like that. And I agree. Forsaken is a better map. I agree. Like, at least there's at least something in Forsaken to grab onto, even though it's not much.
This is definitely the worst.
It is the worst Cold War map, but I
this
love
map
Chris
is just
Lax.
lazy.
I would argue maybe even Firebase Z is one of the worst. I can't tell which one I like less, Forsaken or Firebase Z. They're both not it.
It has one of the worst layouts in all of Zombies, where you teleport
Yeah.
to each area.
Yeah,
that is
it's
such
true.
a bad layout. You know,
Yeah,
in my
yeah, it
opinion,
really
Like,
is.
it's just
It
it's
really is.
lazy. It's literally ripped from the campaign. The
Yeah.
only good thing I would say about this map is the Wonder Weapon. And
I mean, that's
about
what
it.
that's,
Easter-
everybody says the same thing. Chris Lax was amazing. The map itself was just a bunch of rooms stapled together. It felt like an Outbreak experience, you know? A bunch of maps stapled together.
egg is easy as balls. I literally did the Easter egg on my second attempt of playing the map.
Yeah,
Second attempt.
that's true.
How is that even possible?
That's
And
true.
up next is Firebase Z. I do not.
I was about to say it, bro. Firebase Z has literally aged so bad. Somebody in my chat recently asked me, "Can you name one good thing about Firebase Z?" And the saddest part is, number one, I cannot, and number two, this map was a full original layout. It's the only original Zombies map layout in all of Cold War Zombies. The rest of the maps are from the campaign missions, and the only original layout is, to me, one of the worst maps in Cold War. That is just so
I
sad.
don't like this map as well.
It's just so sad.
Too many boss zombies.
Yeah,
I
mimics
feel like
are not
every
it.
second a mimic spawns.
Yeah.
and they're like, it's not even that they're hard to kill. It's just
They're just annoying. They're annoying.
it's very overwhelming when
Yeah.
there's a ton.
Yeah.
And the Wonder Weapon was really good up until
At
they
launch,
nerfed it. I
yeah.
don't know why they did.
We don't know. The Raycade never needed that nerf. And ever since that nerf, also, like, at least Forsaken has the Crystalax, right? But the best part about Firebase Z, the Reiki, is nothing. They nerfed it, bro.
I don't know why nerfing weapons is
Yeah.
a thing.
So to be honest, I think Forsaken is better than
Fire
Firebase Z
Who's
for me.
complaining to Treyarch?
Yeah.
The zombies? What's going
That's
on?
what
And
I'm
up
saying,
next
bro.
is Die Rise.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
You know, I really
Die Rise Remastered. Let's push that up, baby. Let's push that up, man.
do like this map. I love
Yeah.
the Wonder Weapon, the Slick.
Slick is
It's
great,
one of my
man.
favorite Wonder Weapons of all time.
Yeah.
But the flow of this map is just, it's terrible. And
It's really unique when you think about it. Like, it's a crazy idea of like a bunch of collapsing skyscrapers mixing together to make like a zombies map flow. But I agree. It's cool on paper, but in practice is difficult. But hopefully PhD helps out with the flow.
I am really excited for the Die Rise remaster that's coming out soon.
Yes, sir.
I really am, as I really
So
do
we're
think-
fixing the flow.
I hope they're gonna add something where it makes like the elevators like
Yep.
flow a lot better.
Yes,
where
sir,
you can actually,
golden key.
choose. If they would have just
Yep.
did that in Die Rise, the map would be so much better.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nobody really liked the falling aspect. I know people say adding PhD to this map would make it too easy. Brother, why can't we have fun? You know, wasn't that the point of zombies, to become overpowered? I don't get that idea of, no, you must stay underpowered. You must be able to fall off the map and die. Like, brother,
The Wonder
No.
Weapon is great.
no.
It has a great, you know, like
I mean, it's a
on
virus
paper,
game, though.
it's a great idea.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
they did not really execute well with it, in my
It's so
opinion.
true.
And up next is Classified. I'm not really huge.
I will say it, Classified has probably aged kind of like milk over the years. It's still a fun map, don't get me wrong. But bro, Classified 5, I'm going to choose the one with the Pentagon Thief, man. I'm choosing 5, man.
Fan of 5.
It's not a bad
And
map, though.
obviously it's back on Black Ops 4.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's as special as the one on 5 because
On
they don't have the
BO1.
Pentagon
Yeah,
Thief, you know? I feel
exactly,
like it's such
exactly.
an iconic boss.
I'm shocked they didn't add that in. They could have added that in. It would have been so cool. And the issue now is because they didn't add it in BO4, most people don't even know what the Pentagon Thief is. Because the last time we've seen him was in 2010, brother.
Why would they not bring it back, you know?
Yeah.
And up next is 5.
It's 5. Yeah.
Another, I mean,
I personally like 5 more. I get it. It's hard to high round. There's no Easter egg. I get it, but still, it's a fun map.
I don't really like
map.
this map. The layout is not that great in my opinion.
It's about the
kind of the
chaos,
same way like Forsaken, where you basically teleport to each area.
I wouldn't say it's the same. I think 5 is more chaotic. Like you go in that teleport, you don't know where you're coming out of. Like that's the best part. Like you're just going in there hoping things are gonna go well. Like that to me is fun, you know?
I'm just not a fan of that.
Yeah.
The Wonder Weapon is terrible. The Winter's Howl.
Yeah, true.
I just don't really find this map all that great. I do like how it's independent.
If they buffed the
Pentagon. That's
damage
pretty
of it,
cool.
it would have
You
been
play as the
sick.
president, but everything else, I'm not a fan of. Up
True,
next is
true.
Knocked.
Dang, the fact that Noct has made it up here. But again, respect. You can't rate Noct poorly. You got to put it at least in the middle of the list somewhere.
It's
fair, fair.
honestly would put this map lower, but the only reason why I'm putting it a little bit higher is because it's the first Zombies map.
gotta
and you can't
gotta
really
respect the
say
first
it's
Zombies
a bad
map.
map just
Exactly.
because it's the first. you know?
Exactly.
It's not really fair to
It's just basic logic, man. It's basic logic. You don't even gotta know.
all the other maps.
Basic logic.
You know,
We wouldn't have any of the other Zombies maps if it wasn't for this one. So it literally attests to its good quality. You know.
it's Nocturne Tone.
Yeah.
It's nothing really
It's
crazy.
Nocturne Tone.
I don't like how it's overused, but
Very true. Very true.
it is
Stop
what it is.
overusing.
Up
Noct.
next is Nuketown Zombies. Honestly, nothing really special about.
I would rate Nuketown lower. Nuketown to me is just, it was never meant for zombies. And like it's fun on BO2. It's a fun like combat training type of map, but like outside of
This
that,
map, in my opinion, it's a multiplayer map.
it's nothing really else. There's
My
no
only
high
problem
rounds.
Is that it has you have to wait for
There's
the
no
perks.
Easter egg.
And the one
It's
thing I
just
do like about
combat
this
training.
map is that you have the M27.
M27
Up next
she
is
goated,
Togger
yeah.
Tote, and this map pissed me off so much.
It's because it was the finale of the story. It's still a good map. Yes, it is Call of the Dead, but it's a good map.
It is a
man.
great map,
It's a good map.
and they brought it back. But
Yeah.
it's the final Ether Zombies map.
It's true. This was supposed to be for the Great War. Like the cutscenes, these cutscenes you're seeing on your screen was supposed to be for the Great War. It's so true. If it was for the Great War, people, I honestly think would rate that map #1 if it came out. It would probably would have been one of the best maps ever. Genuinely.
And you just make it a Call of Dead freaking remake?
Yeah.
What is this? Where's
Yeah.
the Great War?
True.
It's
True.
just such a disappointment, and
True.
I will never forgive Treyarch for what they did for the final Ether Zombies map. And you
Ultimately, it's not Treyarch's fault. It was Activision. Because you know Blundell wanted to cook up a Great War map for us. You know he did.
Don't even play as freaking Nikolai and all them.
True.
You play as freaking the transit crew.
Victus, yep.
Are you kidding me?
Yep.
At number 22, we got Ascension.
Pretty low.
I do
dang.
actually like this map. My only problem is that it's...
I think people don't really like Ascension now that much nowadays because everything that Ascension did was kind of done better by other zombie maps. And now, like, I grew up with Ascension. That's why this is one of my favorite maps. But, like, it's true. Like, people don't really go back to this map too much other than mainly the Easter egg, I would say now.
The monkeys are so annoying. I wish there was a way where you could, like... I wish this map had, like, buildables.
Nukes, bro. The nuke gobblegums get rid of the monkeys. You just gotta use nukes, man.
You know, if this map had buildables, where you could, like, build a trap to protect your perks,
it would be cool.
Really cool.
That would be cool.
It would be higher on my list.
That's cool. Yeah.
But this map is iconic.
It's true that it does suck. You have to use a gobblegum really to play this map on BO3, and then BO1, just good luck, brother. Just enjoy spamming the thunder gun and using claymores.
They brought the first Easter egg. You got the thunder gun, even though it's from Kino, but still, this map.
It's
I really
still a
wish
phenomenal
I could put it higher,
map.
but the monkeys are just so annoying. I hate it.
True.
Up next is Verrückt. This map is probably, without a doubt, the scariest zombies map of all time.
I love that people are rating Verrückt higher and higher throughout the years because they realize that this map can never be replicated. The horror of this map, the way it makes you feel, the amazing, like, tight corners, like, paranoia type feeling you get while playing this map. Verrückt really is a good zombies map, man.
I mean, you got no...
To me, it ages better throughout the years.
You got basically nothing. It's basically a better version of Nacht der Toten.
Yeah.
Coming in at 20 is Town.
Let's go.
Probably the best survival map.
Everybody says
it. Up next is Kino der Toten. This map is
best zombies map of all time. Gotta ask my boy Chaos.
Aging so bad lately with all...
I agree. I will agree. Like, there's a lot of controversy that's happened on this map recently. It's definitely, like, aged poorly throughout the years.
The newer zombies map.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just nothing really special about...
Like, it's almost too overrated now in a way, you know?
About it, in my opinion. I mean, you got the thunder gun.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
It has the most iconic wonder weapon, the thunder gun. That's about it.
That's it.
But other than that, it's just another version of Der Riese, honestly.
And that's true. And that's the thing. I didn't realize, because I used to speak to a friend of mine, MC Sports Hawk, who's from the Z House. He likes Der Riese over Kino. And I always thought that was so bizarre, because I was like, bro, Kino's way better. But Kino was my first map, and that's why I was saying that. But the people that were playing from World at War, I think everybody that started at World at War almost always prefers Der Riese to Kino. And honestly, going back to Der Riese, it's the best co-op experience in all of zombies still to this day, in my opinion. It's so good, bro. It's
coming in at 18.
Mauer, yes. I personally think Mauer is better than D Machine, but I am glad that everybody can come to the agreement now for Cold War after all these years that Mauer and D Machine are by far the best two experiences on that map. I don't think he included Outbreak. To me, Outbreak and Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, I think MW3 is better than Outbreak. But man, I'd rate Outbreak lower. I think Outbreak has aged like milk throughout the years, and MW3 Zombies probably will also age like milk throughout the years. So to me, those are getting lower and lower as the days go by.
This is definitely one of the better Cold War
zombies. Yes, but Mauer's goated.
I do like the Easter egg for this.
Any map with zip lines is amazing. Call the Dead, bro. Yes. Zetsubo, bro. Yes. Zip lines are an amazing zombies feature.
This map is definitely the best Easter egg in Cold War.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
I agree.
The boss fight is great.
Boss fight's great.
The wonder weapon is fun.
Yeah.
My only problem is that it's not really like... The setting is not really all that crazy.
And that is the issue with Black Ops 5 that I hope we see fixed in BO6, which is kind of happening now that we're getting Terminus, which is like an island map, kind of like Zetsbo, which is exciting, and Liberty Falls, maybe another city map, maybe something crazy's going on there. So
I mean, the Berlin Wall is cool.
Yeah.
But it's just ripped out of the campaign.
Yeah.
So I don't really like, you know, reskins.
True.
I'm not a fan of it.
Me too.
And up next is D Machine. This is definitely my favorite Cold War Zombies map. I play this map a ton.
I think D Machine's great just because it's just got the best camping spot, I think, in all of Cold War Zombies. That Nocturne Totem Roof with the ray gun. Honestly, since like Der Riese and the Catwalk, I don't think there's been a better camping spot since, bro. It's crazy.
When it first launched, going for like Dark Ether, the camo. I do like the Easter egg. I just don't like the ending. I wish there was a boss fight, and I wish there was like an
Yeah, the Orlov escape is kind of not that great. It would have been better as a boss, I feel like.
actual like cutscene and not just like exfil and the whole map just explodes.
Yeah,
that's not really exciting. Nocturne Totem, can we please stop using it?
True. Let the World at War map sleep.
The last time we used Nocturne Totem.
Let them
if I
sleep.
see Nocturne Totem in Gulf War, I'm losing it.
Nope,
Up next is Revelations.
Yes.
Honestly, this map is a
bro. People, I feel like give this map so much nonsense nowadays, and it's like you have to remember, bro. Back in BO3, everybody was asking for a map that was literally combined all together, bro, and that was Revelations. And that's why, bro. It's like the combat training of zombies. And what's crazy is I had a high school friend literally come up to me the other day and he's like, bro, you know what my favorite zombie map was? And he was like, I was like, what? And he's like, Revelations, bro. I just liked how easy it was. Get in. It's crazy. It's cool. It's beautiful. I'm like, dang, me too, bro. It's the best of the best. It really is.
Huge disappointment, in my opinion. This map had the potential to be.
And that's the thing. A lot of people were expecting the Great War for Revelations. And then Blundell was like, oh, it's coming in BO4. And I guess if you were one of those people, then yeah, Revelations does age like milk for you over the days.
You wanted the greats.
Yeah.
But it's just not really all that exciting.
That's true.
I mean, it's just a bunch of, you know, all the old zombies map into one.
Yeah.
And honestly, with Zombies Chronicles, this map just ruined that just ruined that map, honestly.
Honestly, like, in a way, I get what he's saying, because he's one of those players that was really just excited for, like, the Great War, and I get what you're saying, but also, like, when you just look at it for what it is, it's still a phenomenal experience, in my opinion. BO3 didn't miss, man.
Really easy. The Easter egg is not that great, in my opinion, and the boss fight is not that great as well.
Yeah, if only the boss on this map was just a little bit better, man.
The skybox is cool. I like the skybox. The starting room is great.
Yeah,
that's all I can say that is good about that map. Up next is Dead of the Night. I love the atmosphere of this map.
I respect that Dead of the Night is getting a lot more respect recently. This map could have really been like the Shadows of Evil of BO4, but ultimately I think
one of the
we just
best
need to see a
looking
little
zombies
bit more
maps
from it,
on
you know?
Black Ops 4 without a doubt.
Like, we needed to see a little bit more, and like the story wasn't there. Everything else was just kind of lacking.
I really wish this map was on BO3, as it would be a lot.
The
higher. It would be my top 10 if it was on BO3, honestly. But
I agree. If it was on BO3, I say that about a bunch of BO4 maps. That's why customs, bro.
BO4.
Bring 'em back.
I do not like the mechanics on BO4.
Yeah.
And honestly, another reason why I think a lot of people hate this map is that the setup is just so long. But I don't really mind that. I like doing a bunch of stuff on zombies maps, so I don't really mind that.
Setup isn't bad. I agree. Once you learn it, it isn't bad. But bro, for casual players, it's rough for sure.
It's a pretty good map. Yeah. I don't like the vampires.
That's vampires kind of suck. Yeah. The health regen is stupid.
I really wish it was on BO3. Yeah. Up next is
Shi No Numa this high. I would rate Shi No Numa down bad, to be honest. I think the only purpose for Shi No Numa is World at War high rounds. Get to round 10,000 plus. That's like it, though. I know people like the Vanguard one. I don't get it.
Numa. I love this map so much. High rounding is like one of the best high rounding maps. You got the Wonderwaff, you got the dogs, you got the Flogger. It's a great map, and it has one of the best layouts in all of Zombies. I mean, they've overused this layout so many.
It is kind of true, like a one sector hub that branches out into different areas. Like Shadows of Evil is literally like that, with the junction being the middle and it branches out. Like, it's true. A lot of zombie maps take off of Shi No Numa, but man, putting Shi No Numa up here, I don't know. It's just not that great.
Like Shadows of Evil. I can't really think of any other maps right now, but
it's my least played Black Ops 3 Chronicles map. Probably my least played BO3 Zombies map in general.
Off the top of my head.
I do not play Shi No Numa.
But it's an iconic layout. I really wish that they had a Pack-a-Punch on this map. True. It would have been a little bit higher on my list, which is why I kind of like the Shi No Numa Reborn on Vanguard. But yeah, Shi No Numa, great map. Up next is Call of the Dead.
Boy!
I really do like this map.
I would rate it higher. I'm so glad there are some people that still freaking love this map, bro. This map has one of the best layouts of all time still to this day.
It has one of the best layouts in Zombies.
Yes.
My only problem is is that the wonder weapons are
Just
so
booty.
bad.
I know,
Oh my
bro.
goodness, they're just not
They're
good.
so
You
cheap.
can't-
At least on the BO3 version, they're a lot better. And I mean, you can play it for free now, so you don't even have to buy BO1 anymore, bro. Every BO1 map you can play on BO3 now. That's freaking crazy, bro. Except for 5, which is coming out soon.
Even gets
but-
around. It's literally impossible to get to around 100 on
Yeah.
freaking Black Ops 1 on Call of the Dead.
But at least you got BO3
And, you
now.
know, the Easter egg is iconic. George Romero is iconic. Everything about this map is iconic.
Yes, sir.
You even have the first celebrity cast zombies map. This map is great. I really do wish the wonder weapon was better, as it would probably be in my top 10.
Yeah.
But unfortunately,
I mean, bro, BO3 Call of the Dead is such an amazing experience. To me, it's still like number 2 zombies map of all time for me, bro. Just because of the layout and the way it made me feel as a kid, and the way I still feel the same way, bro. Like that is magic, right there.
it's not that great. So
That's magic.
Call of the Dead, baby. Coming
Yeah.
up next is the Giant.
The
slash
GOAT!
Derice. I
Yes.
know they don't really play exactly the same, but overall the map is basically the same. I know a lot of people are gonna hate me in the comments for this, but
Bro, it's insane that putting Derice high up in a zombies map tier list is even considered controversial, bro. This was the GOAT. This is the map that put Pack-a-Punch on the map, bro. Literally, not just the map, but the map of zombies games, bro. Like, that's what I mean.
this map brought so many things. It
Yeah.
brought Pack-a-Punch.
Like, you can't say Derice isn't iconic, man. You know? This is
I think that's
iconic
actually
zombies.
the only thing it brought. But
Yeah.
this basically map changed all of zombies. I mean,
And there's so many different BO3 versions that are incredible to play now, like Derice Declassified. There's like Angry the Giant, which is like a version of Derice that's like on crack, man. That is a crazy zombies map.
it would not be the
There's
same
so many different
as it
ones
would be
now.
today without
Yeah.
Derice. Up
Yeah,
next
true.
is Moon.
Moon.
I love this map so much.
I think over the years I like Moon and Moon more. I realized how much of an amazing climax it was to zombies. It really was.
My
a
only problem
phenomenal
with this map
experience.
is the astronaut can be annoying, and I
True.
don't really like how the Jug and Speed Cola switches around, as it kind
True, it
of
can
makes
be
it hard to
annoying.
get, you know.
Yeah.
But that's the thing
Gobblegum's there.
I like about zombies is the challenging aspect, but
Yep.
that kind of is just annoying, you know.
True,
This
true.
map has one of the best wonder weapons of all time, the wave gun. It's
Yes,
such
sir.
an iconic wonder weapon. It's so fun to use.
It's one of the most beautiful looking wonder weapons of all time, in my opinion. Like, I remember when people back in BO1 were like, bro, a dual-wield ray gun. And they were like, no way.
Bio
That's what
gun
this
is one of
was,
the
pretty
most
much.
Beautiful freaking
Yeah.
areas in all zombies, and you got one of the best endings to an Easter egg.
Oh, yeah.
This map is, and the fact that they made this map,
It's kind of crazy that I don't think they've really made a better climax since Moon, bro. Which is kind of crazy, bro. Like, it's been almost 15 years. I mean, all the other zombie endings we've had are kind of been cliffhangers. Like, sure, I know a lot of people really like BO4, and obviously, like, some even like BO2 and BO3, but I don't know. BO1 was just the one that you would be like and watch it, and it felt like a spectacle. Like, it felt like you were visioning history at the time, bro. And it literally was, bro. It was huge.
in 2000.
I don't feel the same way with zombie games ending nowadays. I don't know.
2011 is just insane to me.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did it. Up
2011,
next
man.
is Ancient Evil. I really wish I could put this map higher, but
Goated map.
unfortunately,
Definitely
it's
a
on
top 10
BO4.
map.
If it was on
Yeah.
BO3, it would be a lot higher.
Yeah.
You got one of the you got the gauntlets. The gauntlets are so much fun to use. The shield is so much fun. It's iconic. The boss is so cool, and the Easter egg is great.
It's always just insane that if they just made it the BO3 engine, this people would be non-stop talking about these maps like it was Origins, in my opinion, or like it was Mob of the Dead, because these maps absolutely cooked. It's just so sad that Fortnite was happening, number one, and so most people didn't even care or didn't even know. And number two, people were just too busy, bro. People were not really on the zombies train, bro. It was, people were vying for attention for battle royales during the time this map came out. Like, it was just bad place, wrong time, man.
My only problem is that the skeletons can be a bit annoying.
Yeah.
But I don't really mind them all that much. The layout is great. Man, this map
Layout
is
is
so good
very
if it was on
cool.
BO3.
Like, it's literally like if you had a zombies map where there's a heaven portion and there's a hell portion, like an overworld and then an underworld. It's like a Minecraft type of map in a way. It's cool.
I really wish it was. Up next is 9.
9 on
Another map I
9,
wish was on
baby.
BO3.
Yep.
If this map was on BO3, it would probably be in my top 3.
9 to me is the GOAT of BO4. Like, this is the zombies map where every BO4 mechanic actually makes sense. It just sucks also that the ending cutscene of this map is just so dumb. It doesn't really, like, fit in the story well at all.
Or top 5.
You know?
The Wonder Weapon is not that great. That's my only
Yeah,
problem.
the Scorpion
and that's on
sucks,
BO4,
dude.
obviously.
Yeah.
But the boss zombies are great on this map. The tigers are cool. The Easter egg is great. And the layout is amazing, as it's pretty similar to Shino Numa.
That is true. Another map where you got a main hub and then it just branches out. It's true. That's true.
Man, this map is so much fun. I love it. And the atmosphere, oh, man, so cool.
It's
Up
great,
next
man.
is Buried. This
Bro, respect for putting Buried in the top 10. I love that people are putting respect on Buried's name. Like, they ended off Victus strong. It's interesting that when they end off a storyline like Victus or Chaos with Buried or Ancient Evil, these maps are really good maps. It's like, why'd you even end it? Why didn't you start with this map in the first place? Why did we start with Transit? Why did we start with Voyage of Despair? I don't know.
map is like one of the most iconic maps. It's so unique. I mean,
It's true.
you got
It's true.
Leroy, the Paralyzer, the Reagan Mark II,
Yeah.
Vulture Raid, and the Witch's House, and the Maze. It's one of the most unique map layouts ever, and it's just
When I think of Buried, I think of this map as the climax of Black Ops 2 in a lot of ways. In terms of the Victus storyline, like obviously Mob of the Dead and Origins were their own climaxes in their own right, but Buried was still the end of the Victus storyline for a very, very long time. So I still think it's a
this
big
map
climax.
is so different from the rest of the maps. It plays
Yeah.
so differently.
Yep.
I love this map so much. It's one of the best Black Ops 2 Zombies maps.
Hands down. Hands down. Mob, Buried, Origins, like, and then all of Black Ops 3, like that run for zombies was peak.
Up next is Gorod Kurovi.
Goat
This
Krovi.
map
He's
is
here.
One of the most hyped up zombies maps
Yes, sir.
of all time.
Yes.
It is so iconic. I mean, oh man,
It's just
the
peak
Easter
on
egg was
peak.
great. The
Yep.
boss fight. The boss fight, one of the
Literally, it was so funny. I was watching an old podcast with the Smith Plays. I think he was talking to Matt, MC Sports Talk, and JC Backfire, and he was like, back in 2016 in the Z House, the GK, this is what he said. He was like, it was the peak of the earth. Bro said this was the peak of the earth. Bro said this was Mount Everest. So you know what? I think he's spitting.
best boss
I think
fights
he's
in all
fitted.
of zombies, without a doubt.
Yep.
The Wonder Weapon is all right. It's not that great in my opinion. I don't really like the Valkyries, but the dragons are cool. You got dragons, bro.
I mean-
Dragons, man.
People don't think. People don't see. I don't know what to tell you, bro. GK's it, man.
How did you
It's
not
it.
like this map? It's got
Yes.
freaking dragons, bro.
That's
and
what I'm
at number
saying.
6 is Mob of the Dead.
boy. The boy.
Oh man, this
And then playing the BO3 version of Mob of the Dead recently was just such a treat, man. Like, it literally makes me relive the magic. This map put zombies back on the map. I always say this. It saved my YouTube channel. It was go to map.
map is
Go to
just
map.
iconic.
Can't ever say it's a
You're
bad
playing
map.
in Alcatraz.
Yeah.
Alcatraz. You got the Blundergat. You got the freaking Hell's Retriever. That's
Hell's
so
Redeemer.
cool.
Yep.
You fly on a plane to the Golden Gate Bridge. I mean, what is there not to like about this map? Afterlife mode. Oh, this map is just
They cooked.
so iconic.
They
All
cooked.
right, we are now in the top 5, where these are
I see it, man.
my favorite zombies
DE's
maps of all
got to
time,
be
where I
in
can
here,
just
I
play them
think.
any
If he's already said Mob, to me, some of these are like top 5 that he was
day,
saying. I'm curious. What is
anytime,
his top 5?
Whenever. My favorite. All
Let's
right.
see it. Let's see it.
At the number 5 spot is Shangri-La.
Wow.
It's so good. One of the best layouts.
Listen, I disagree in terms of gameplay. Okay, this map to me can be very annoying for high rounds. The Easter egg, though, I will say, is amazing. The beauty of this map. Like, dude, will we get a map like this in Black Ops 6? I don't know, bro. Shang was a testament to what zombies could have been at the time. And, like, I remember when this map released, and, like, my 10-year-old brain was just floored. I couldn't believe it.
Of all of zombies, in my opinion. The baby gun.
Yeah.
I get it. A lot of people hate this map so much just because it's hard. It's
Just
hard.
because
too
it's hard.
Shut up. Get good. This map is so much fun to play. You got the monkeys where you can get basically free max ammos. Who
Oh,
needs
it's so
double
funny,
guns?
man.
You got monkeys, baby.
You got
Up
monkeys,
next is
baby.
Der Eisendrache.
Well, respect. And then DE. I mean, it's, bro. This is the GOAT, man.
This map is so good. You got the bows. You got the Panzer.
I've probably done this Easter egg the most out of any zombies map. Like, bro, I've probably done this Easter egg over 250 times, and it's still a good experience. Like, it's just replayable. It literally is.
Sure. You got the gravity spikes. The Easter egg is phenomenal.
Yeah.
One of the first boss zombies in a zombies map.
That's true.
Or boss
That's true.
fight, ending boss fight, I
Yep.
should say. And you blow up the moon. You literally blow up the moon.
frickin'
I
moon,
mean,
baby.
come on. You got the frickin' one of the greatest endings as well. I mean, this
Yeah.
map is so iconic.
Bro, yeah, the fact that we got a whole ending cutscene that wasn't just like a MP4 file that people found for Origins back in the day. No, this was like actual player models in the game moving, and so nobody could like just hack into the game files and get the video. That was such a big deal. And like DE was iconic alone simply because of that technology that it brought to zombies. Like after DE, everybody expected every map to have an intro cutscene, an outro cutscene, and all of it to be incredibly well animated. And to be honest, they cooked and they delivered, I would say, right up until like Revelations. But then even in past that, in BO4, even parts of Cold War, they were cooking.
Such a
They were
great
cooking.
map. My only problem is that it's a little too easy, though.
I will
That's
agree.
my only problem.
A little bit
it's a little
easy,
too
yeah.
easy.
A
But
little
other than
too
that,
easy.
this map is
It's a great map to get people back on the game, though. Like, if you're a little bit rusty,
amazing.
you know? I
Up
agree.
next is Origins.
The boy.
Now, this is just, in my
Yeah.
opinion, a better version of Der Eisendrache. I know a lot of people think Der
It's interesting. I see DE as, like, the simplified version of Origins. And to me, it just depends on what I want to play on the day. Do I want to, like, really get into the mud? You know, get into the grit, the dirt?
Eisendrache is better
Then I'll play Origins, right? But if I just want to chill back, then it's DE.
than
You know?
Origins.
So
but I
I
prefer
think this is
playing
fair.
Origins more. This
Yeah.
map is honestly what got me really into zombies.
I agree.
This
I
map,
agree, me too.
This, like, it's such an iconic map. You got the staffs,
Yeah.
the giant robots. The freaking ending is great. One of the best Easter eggs of all of zombies, without a doubt.
I still agree. It is one of the best, and it doesn't even have a boss fight, which is just testament. Like, bro, what are people looking forward to is the Origins World Record speedruns, man. Every time, you know?
This map, the fact that they made this map in freaking 2013
Is
on
crazy.
an Xbox 360.
And under, like, a year's worth of time, I think. Like, it's crazy. All the goated zombies maps, like Shadows, DE, they all were made in very little time. Origins, man.
How did they do it? I don't know.
How did they do it? I don't
this
know.
map is
I don't
phenomenal.
know.
Coming in at number
don't
2
know.
is Zetsubo.
Zetsubo number 2, bro. We've got some Zetsubo Noshima defenders coming out here, bro. Honestly, respect. I don't agree with Zetsubo above GK, but listen, I respect that it's getting put up towards the top nowadays. I respect it. Zetsubo's fun. On launch, this map was cooked, though. I won't lie.
Noshima. I can already hear y'all in the comments. All right, I hear you. All right,
Yeah.
this map is so good. I even made a video on why this map is good and
Yeah.
why it's overhated.
Yeah, it is
It's
overhated
just so
for
much
sure.
fun to play.
Yeah.
I love the environment. The vibe of the map is great. I love the wonder weapon. You got the spider.
It's exciting. We could be getting a map like this for Black Ops 6, Terminus Island, man. I hope it feels and plays similarly to Zetsubo. Because even though Zetsubo was an island bunker facility map, it felt more than that. There was more horror. There was more, like, scariness. Like, bro, the distant monster Easter egg at round 50 where you see this, like, swamp-looking head outside of the map walking around. That's what I mean. Like, Zetsubo was as fantastical as it was realistic, and that's what made it goated, man. It was really a good map.
Boss.
Really good map.
The Takio boss is not that great, but it's I
Yeah,
I
the
still
boss is
like
a little
it.
whatever.
The ending, one of
I
my
agree.
favorite endings in all of zombies. You got the skull. The skull is great. Oh my god, I love this map. The layout is great.
I would still argue the skull is one of the best specialist weapons ever made.
I
Hands
love the
down.
plant system. I just love this map. All right, I know it had a very bad launch, but over time It has become one of the better maps in my opinion.
I agree.
I love this map. I
agree.
really do. And the best zombies map, without a doubt,
Respect.
hands down,
Respect.
is Shadows of Evil.
Respect. Honestly, I think people over time are starting to realize that Shadows is almost like unbeatable. Like, even on my tier list, like, I would probably rate Shadows above DE, Origins, and Mob now. Like, man, just there's something about this map, bro. Like, there really is. They really went above and beyond. And it's like, man, I don't think we'll ever get a map like this ever again, personally. I
This
don't
map,
think we will.
I am still playing.
Yeah.
10 years later, this map is almost 10 years old, and
Yeah.
I still play it to this day.
Yeah.
That's how you know this map is that good. There's so
phenomenal
much
experience.
replayability to it.
Yeah.
It's so good. One of the best layouts. One of the best flowing maps of all time.
Like, when I play Shadows of Evil, it reminds me of something out of, like, a dream. You know, like, have you ever seen those, like, paintings where it looks like the nighttime and it's, like, 50s and, like, it's, like, even, like, nighttime Paris? That's what Shadows of Evil gives me. Those type of, like, jazzy late-night vibes, man. Like, oh, bro, that is really incomparable. It is truly the GOAT.
The Wonder Weapon
in
is
vibes and
one of the best
atmosphere.
Wonder Weapons.
Yeah.
You got the
I
beast
agree.
mode. There's just so much to do on this
I wish there was a boss fight on Shadows. To be honest, it would have been cool to fight the Sky boss as a boss. It generally would have. That would have been sick, man.
map. It's truly a perfect map in my opinion. I even made a video on why this map is perfect. I'll put that in the description.
Yeah, we saw that, man. It was a phenomenal
Overall,
video.
this map, it's one of my favorite maps of all time, and I
Yeah.
don't think we'll ever get a map like this ever again.
And I always say it, bro, on disc maps, which means like the first Zombies map that the game releases with, like Kino, Transit, Shadows, those are usually the maps they put the most effort on. So, again, gets me super excited for BO6 and everything. Ladies and gentlemen, definitely check out Evan HP, bro. The dislikes are crazy because guess what? People don't like Zetsubo no Shima. I've been telling y'all for years.